growing up, I was honestly focused, driven, and unstoppable. I didn't let anyone or anything get in my way from the things that I wanted. I always had the idea that I was self-made, not really realizing that there was just this empty hole within me. I'm Mavi. I'm a young professional and I'm with the Kids Hub Ministry and Praise and Worship. I was raised in a non-traditional household by grandparents and loving titas. So the family dynamics were quite different from others. So I didn't really have parents present at the time. Always just been me and my sister who grew up closely. I grew up in a household where I always felt like I had to give back as soon as I can and as much as I can. So I strive really hard. Even as a teenager, I've been juggling jobs here and there. And even if they were jobs that I weren't really comfortable with, I would definitely take a stab at it just to make ends meet. So at a very young age, I was introduced to the world of pageantry and modeling. So I was able to build connections and networks wherein it had led me to different opportunities in that industry. I was juggling odd jobs from teaching English to foreign students, and at night I was working at nightclubs as promo girls. I would be selling booze at the age of 16, which was definitely out of character for me because I have never drank in my life, never smoked in my life, all the while I was in college as well. So, as I said, very unstoppable at the time. If I could have worked for more than 24 hours when I was younger, I would have. I didn't let anybody get in the way. Even if someone had told me that this isn't something that looks healthy or isn't the right direction, I would just shrug it off and disregard their advice. In that process, I've not realized that they were just people who were concerned for me. They were people who loved me, who wanted the best for me, and was just thinking of the long-term, consequences that would come my way if I go too far. For years, I kept doing what I did. Whenever I get paid, I shrug it off, saying that at least I got paid. It's all worth it because I'm able to give to the family, provide for my needs, and provide for everybody's needs. When I was able to consider myself doing well or successful in these things, I looked around and nobody was with me anymore. So I took a step back and I looked at the mirror and I could barely recognize myself anymore at the time. I did not only lose everything that I worked so hard for, I also lost everyone. At the time, I did everything out of character. I was reckless, and I just kept living as if I'm a completely different person. The once so cautious Mavi became that YOLO, you only live once, rebel, and I'm falling so deep and straying so further than who I usually was. One day, waking up all hungover, a friend and I decided to push through with the beach trip that we've always planned that always kept getting postponed. In the car, as we were driving to the beach, this very close friend of mine started playing a gospel song, which was Build My Life. And the moment that I heard the song, I immediately paused it and told her that it was corny. But at the back of my mind, it was just because guilt was consuming me, because I knew that I've drifted so far away from the Lord that I was beyond saving. That pretty much put off my entire mood. And I just really was no longer into having fun and going to the beach anymore. But my friend just kept insisting that we should go. So when we got there, That's when I realized that the Lord has put me exactly where I was supposed to be at the exact time. Because at the very beach we were at, there were people who were publicly declaring their faith, and they were getting water baptized. And as soon as I saw that, I just started to weep. I started to basically ask myself why I was so stubborn and why I kept resisting the Lord when He was trying to reach out to me all this time. And the Lord showed up and told me that He still loves me and He still wants to save me. It was never too late for me, and I'm never too far away from Him, and He's never too far away from me. His love truly embraced me that moment. And that was basically the turning point of when I decided to go back and worship and believe in the Lord. At that point forward, I started to regularly read scriptures, and I decided to devote more time in knowing the Lord. I would attend Sunday services, and with the help of my community, they were able to help me to grow closer to the Lord and to get to know Him even more. And eventually, I was able to finally get baptized. And little did I know that was just the beginning of my beautiful journey with the Lord in SBCF. Throughout my journey with the Lord, He has made me realize that there's more to life than just focusing on myself. In any situation or any circumstance, in any season of your life, is always about Him. Every waking moment is the chance to build my relationship with Him and to change for Him. I could build my life not for myself, but rather for Him. I'm making my life count right now by being His disciple, by allowing Him to use me as a tool to amplify His grace and goodness to others, and letting them know the goodness of God and the greatness of His works. So as someone who has always focused on keeping the crown on her own head, I'm now living a life dedicated to praising the crowned King Himself, Jesus Christ.